It's okay. I know. I know. Yeah. You miss Papa, huh? Yeah. I know, but he had to be gone. Be back soon, though. I know. Oh, poor thing. I know it's hard. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be home soon. I really hope so. I miss him so much too. I hate it when he has to go away. But, but at least I have you. Hey, did I ever tell you the story of how you got your name? Yeah, you have your name, Karla, because of my mom. My mom's name was Karla, but it was spelled a little differently. Your name was spelled with a K, and hers was spelled with a C. But your grandmother, Karla, was amazing. She had to be to put up with me. But she was a wonderful mother. She was funny, she was stern, she was happy. She was everything you could ever want from a mother. I mean, I really couldn't have asked for better. Sure, she got on to me, but in hindsight, I wasn't always the easiest child. I got into trouble all the time, fights, dumb shit I probably shouldn't have done, but did anyway. You know, usual kid stuff that you better not do. Who knows? Anyway, I wanted to honor her, so I named you after her because I was hoping that maybe you'll get a little bit of your grandmother in you. Just enough to be an amazing person in this world. You already are, but it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of your Grandma Karla's spine. That woman could deal with anybody, wouldn't flinch, never. Didn't matter who it was, didn't matter at all. She would just. My favorite time, I was going to school and the schoolmaster was getting on to me for my crappy handwriting. I mean, it's not much better now, but it was just horrific then, atrocious. And your grandmother, that schoolmaster didn't know what hit him. Anyway, so the schoolmaster was getting on to me for my atrocious handwriting, and I was telling him that, I was practicing, I was trying really hard, and he kept flunking my assignments because they weren't, in his words, legible. But, they were correct. It's always correct. Well, my mother, after I brought home the third or fourth one, she got fed up with it. She was done. So what did she do? She took me and my paper and marched us down to the schoolmaster. And funnily enough, he was having a meeting with some important people, I guess. I don't give a flying fuck who. But it was a crowd. There was a crowd involved in this. And your grandmother reamed this guy, tore him a new one. I mean, stripped him up and down. He had nothing but his clothes left. No dignity, no pride, nothing. I mean, she laid into him because in her eyes, she felt that he was the one who was failing because I was trying to do better with my handwriting and I was getting the answers right on the assignments. So why was I failing? She said it was a failure on his part because obviously I was struggling and he wasn't addressing it. And yeah, after that, I didn't flunk another assignment just because of handwriting. My mother always made sure before she went after him again that if I failed something, it was because I actually didn't know it, not just because of handwriting. But she did make me improve my handwriting because she was not about to do that again. Nope. And she wasn't going to let me use the excuse of my handwriting much longer, so I had to shape up on it. And I'm grateful to her for it. Very grateful. Because she really was the best. And I wish she could have met you. She would have adored you. Now, on to the second part of your name. Why we spell it with a K instead of C? Well, your papa, he has a mommy, and her name was Kuchel, spelled with a K. We went back and forth on how to spell the name because we knew we wanted to name you after our mothers, but we couldn't come up with a decent combination of the two names. So finally I looked at her and I said, we can name her Karla, but spell it with a K. The K can be for your mother and the Karla can be for my mother. And there we go. And I mean, we were frustrated beyond belief. It was, we were just done. And he looked at me and went, okay. And that's how I knew that was done. But, I also compromised and told him he could have the middle name. And your middle name is also in honor of your grandmother, Kuchel. But anyway, we came up with that because your dad won't admit it out loud, but he's a total mama's boy. He was a total mama's boy. But, he'll never admit it to anybody but me. And even then I had to pry it out with pliers to get even the tiniest little bit of information about that part of him. But anyway, Kuchel was your papa's world. To this day, his eyes get a certain gleam in them whenever she comes up in conversation or whenever he remembers something about her, and she was totally special to him. And I think it's beautiful. And I wanted to honor her too because she gave me the man I love. And what better way to do that than to put her name with her first grandchild? Yeah. So I wanted to honor the woman who gave me the love of my life, and who then in turn gave me and got you. And I have the best life because of both of you. And there are so many reasons why. And I just needed to have two of them acknowledged always. Your grandmothers would have adored you. I don't think I would ever have been able to hold you during your first few months of life because they would have been doing it. Your grandma Karla would have taken over, and I'm sure Grandma Kuchel would have just been right along with her. Your papa and I would have never seen you. It would have just been those two. It would have been hilarious in a beautiful way. And I'm sure even if we were able, they'd be worse than your Aunt Hanji. Now that I think about it, they may actually have fought Hanji if that had come up. Damn. That would have been fun to see. But you, my little Karla, are so loved. You're so loved by people here and by people not here. And you are just the most wonderful thing to ever come out of this world. And your papa and I named you after two people who were the most special in our world at that time. Because they brought us here and we were able to make you. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful to them. And someday, when I'm not around, I hope you terrorize the world. Because I'm not going to deal with it. I love you, Karla.